Let's just get to talking here. There's this tweet from this guy called J44L, probably Jaw, BH. I don't know. I'm going to call him Jaw. He says, I'm going to pause the video. He says,
goes AFK, turns on the macro, character goes crazy like it did in Tourney before. Then the second part, I'm showing he fast falls off the platform, so I nair. Then magically gets back onto it. Don't know what cheat this guy's got, but this is the second time he's been caught for the same thing.
now let's watch the clip. This must be something horrible. That's what he's mad about. I'm kind of speechless because, like, look, okay, so this guy whiffs, Bryn whiffs, Jaw whiffs. Taya stands there. He lands on the platform and stands there. He is like tabbing out or something so that he can turn on his macro. And then he does it. And then this guy nairs. This guy was already gonna nair. If he was an honest person, he would admit he was already gonna nair this. Because this dude is standing still. He was already gonna nair this. And it doesn't matter. He just jumped out of it. The fact that he wiggled did not make the nair miss. You were already gonna nair. And he just jumped out of it. So I quote tweeted this and I said, what did I say? I said, Brawlhalla players when their opponent turns on the cheat that makes them stand still and then wiggle a little bit.
Fuck, dude, fuck. This made me lose. I'm gonna break my monitor.
Like, why do we even care about that, bruh? It just does not matter. And then Experience replies. Experience says, is this why you lost the game? Because obviously this is not why he lost the game. Also, I want to note here, this guy said he's been caught. As if he's doing something wrong. This just makes it sound like he's committing a crime. The crime being wiggling a little bit right here. That's what he's been caught for. You caught him red-handed, bro. Goodness. Thank goodness you have evidence for this. Experience comes in, he says, is this why you lost the game? He says, that's so stupid to say, by the way, I'm dead.
Okay, so he's not actually dead in the clip. So he's saying I'm dead as in I'm laughing at you.
That's so stupid to say. Why is that stupid to say? This did not have any effect on you losing the game. You probably... Let's see, did you lose? Yes, you did. You lost, and you only posted this because you lost. If you won, you would not care about this. But you lost, so you're trying to think of any reason to get annoyed. Also want to note, it kind of looks like you got destroyed. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, it might have been close. I don't know. But that's not the point. The point is, this is totally valid. This is not why you lost the game. He says that's stupid to say. This guy says,
this macro changes absolutely nothing in the game, like not a single thing.
So why use it?
Probably because he thinks it's funny that you guys actually care about this. If we went through that specific replay, we could find at least 3 scenarios that you played incorrectly. This macro has absolutely nothing to do with why you won or lost, so I don't know why you care.
pretty solid reply. I mean, it makes sense. Why are you even making this tweet? And I wouldn't mind you posting the clip. That's funny. The fact that you're acting like you caught this guy cheating in tournament and like it's why you lost. The vibe of this tweet is just reeks. Anyway. So he uses it because he thinks it's funny. Do you know how stupid this sounds? I don't even understand what his point is here. Why can't he use it if it's just funny and it doesn't harm anyone? You should not be getting beaten because of that. He literally stood still and then you missed because he jumped. And he happened to do a stupid wiggle, so you're freaking out. Well, no, I think it's hilarious that Ty can position, option select, and team combo better than you in a game, but because he fast falls for 0.3 seconds and dodges one attack, you blame the entirety of the loss on that. This is basically what I just said. Position, stand still for 6 or more seconds to put on his macro. That was not 6 seconds. Option select, the fast fall don't make sense, but I was just pointing it out because I've never seen it. Team combo, are we blind now or what's going on at this point? So this guy's saying, basically, you're wrong, and you're wrong. I want you to remember that he did lose, and he would not be tweeting about this if he won.
You're blatantly missing what I'm saying on purpose. Do you think this macro played any role in why you lost this game?
Listen, I was honestly just going to make the video about this, and then my quote tweet, but then I realized that this thread goes on for a while, and it is stupid. Do you think this macro played any role in why you lost this game? But you are missing what I'm saying. I'm not tweeting about this because I lost a Brawlhalla ranked game. I'm tweeting it because it's a cheat in the game that you are not allowed to do. Okay. I mean, I guess this probably isn't allowed, but like, why the fuck do we care? I'm sorry. Why do we care? It's like, I'm trying to think of an analogy for this. I feel like this is similar to if someone had a macro for like sidelight nair on axe. Why would we care about that? You're probably going to hit it 99.99999% of the time anyway. Why would we care if they have a macro for that? It's just useless. Anyway, I just don't get it. He's basically just saying, I lost, so I want this guy to get in trouble because he used something stupid that didn't affect the game.
I just believe only in blaming yourself. I personally don't consider something that is not affecting whether or not I lose a cheat.
I think a cheat is anything, you know, that's like modifying the game illegally. But this is also kind of valid because why do you even care about the cheat if it's not making you lose? I guess macros shouldn't be allowed exactly, but I don't really care since. Okay, so again, just basically what I just said. Okay, so now you sound dumb. Just because you don't agree with it doesn't mean everyone does. This is such a dumb reply. This dude just came in to contribute absolutely nothing. I'm sorry. I'm sure you're a great guy. This reply is just like, what did you add here? You're basically like, yeah, just because you think the mod's harmless doesn't mean that we have to think it's harmless. Even though it is. We are allowed to be wrong, and you can't disagree with us. That's basically what I'm seeing here. Personally. Yeah, notice how Experience said, personally, this guy says, we don't have to agree with you, bro. And he's saying, I know. I didn't say you did. It's just interesting. I never said he was wrong for wanting the macro banned. Yeah, that's another interesting thing. Why are you acting like he's saying you can't disagree? He literally said, you're not wrong. I just don't agree. People are so weird about disagreements. Experience is here to say his opinion. He didn't say you have to agree. And then you come in here and say, bro, we don't have to agree. Nobody said you did. Anyway. Nor did I say he sounds stupid or dumb, though we disagree. These are all words being put in my mouth or said to me. Oh boy. Experience, you're something, bruh. Let me put it into terms so you understand. Smoking isn't allowed inside school.
It doesn't make your grades better. It doesn't help in any way. But it's not allowed, and when someone calls it out...
Should the teacher just say it doesn't affect his grade or scores?
Ribbon emoji. Like he's giving out a prize. This is like a hope this helps kind of emoji. Pulled out the worst analogy possible. I just saw this, so this is what tipped me over the edge, and I had to talk about it. Because it's just hilarious. Like, what is this analogy? We're talking about a macro that doesn't affect anything, and then we're talking about a drug that does affect stuff. Those are not the same thing. You can't compare them. It's literally 100% accurate? It's not banned because it doesn't interfere with the gameplay. It's bad because it's not allowed in the game. What are we trying to say here? It's not banned because it doesn't interfere with the gameplay. It's bad because it's not allowed in the game. I'd say this first part is correct. It's not banned because it doesn't interfere with the gameplay. It's bad because it's not allowed in the game. Then not exactly true. If I have a cheat that can make my character upside down for everyone, it's not interfering with the gameplay, but it's still allowed. This is just wrong. If your character is upside down, you are 100% interfering with the gameplay. That is a complete distraction. This is not the same thing. This dude literally can't move. He's busy pressing his macro to wiggle. You could just be hitting him. That's not the same as him being upside down the whole game. And he said, you've blown me away once again, which is just true. It's just relatable. Like, I don't know who this guy is. I'm not trying to, like, dig into him too much. Again, sure, he's a great guy, but this chain of replies is just not it. And this guy says he's kind of spitting for real. I feel like he's saying this sarcastically. I don't even think this guy agrees with Simba. This dude is just... He came in here, he swooped in, and is just all alone. He tried. You know what? At the end of the day, I really appreciate anyone who contributes to Brawlhalla. And even though this thread is really stupid, everyone who posted in it, I appreciate them because we're making Brawlhalla... we're talking about Brawlhalla online. That's what we all need to be doing as community members. So, shout out to all these guys. Even if you have horrible opinions about Brawlhalla, share them anyway because you're spreading the game online. That's good. You're promoting the game. I don't agree with saying horrible things. That's obviously too far. But like stupid things about the game, just like bad takes, those are fine. Those are kind of good in the long run, I feel like. I don't know. Maybe they're not. Maybe it's bad to have people spewing nonsense. I think it's good though because then it gets people talking about the game. Anyway, that's the thread. Wiggling cheat. Shout out to all those people for liking my tweet. Oh, shout out to this guy too. Just liked my tweet. All right, that's it for now, guys. WYEP session. See you later. Maybe I'll upload gameplay soon. Because, I don't know, you probably want to see that more than me talking.